Hey everyone, thanks for clicking on my channel. Today's tutorial is on this dramatic winged liner with some smoky shadow on the outer corners. So I'm just starting off with some primer water to give myself just really hydrated skin, and then going in with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. One of the tips that I have kind of picked up is to really spend time to work the foundation into your skin. So I use my Miracle Complexion sponge, and I always use it damp just because it really helps the makeup to blend out really nicely. But I take time to really work it into the skin so that it looks as natural as it possibly can. Next, I'm grabbing the NYX HD concealer in the shade 03. This is kind of a salmony orange undertone color to help cancel out the blue tones that are around my eye. So I'm just blending that in with my finger. I'm going in with the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD High Definition Concealer. And I don't know if anyone else has this problem, but it always explodes on me and gets everywhere. I'm putting this under my eyes to brighten up that under eye area. I'm also putting it on my chin, around my nose, my cupid's bow. I also put it down the center of my nose, but my nose is like super crooked, so I actually put it off-centered. So I put it in the middle of my forehead to brighten that area, and then under where my contour is going to be to kind of sharpen that contour line. And then I just blend it all out with my Miracle sponge. I went ahead and did my brows off camera because it takes forever, but I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade and Brow Powder Duo in taupe. And now I'm just setting my under eye area with the RCMA No Color powder and the Real Techniques setting brush. Here I'm just using my sponge to blend out any creases that have formed on my lid so that I can prep it for eyeshadow, and I'm going to set it with just a skin colored eyeshadow. Anything that matches your skin color will work. This one is from the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette. And now I'm just going to use good old handy Scotch tape. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand and kind of get some of the stickiness off first, and I'm going to lay that next to my lid so that I can get really sharp eyeshadow. I'm starting off by grabbing Creme Brulee by Makeup Geek as my transition color, and I'm using that on a Morphe B39, which is kind of like a pinched in, more precise blending brush, just tapping off the excess powders. And I'm trying to keep this color on kind of that outer V area of my eye and also into my crease. Once I've kind of created the shape that I'm going for on the outer part of the eye, I'm going to grab a larger blending brush. This is the Zoeva 228, their Luxe Crease brush, and I'm just going to use that to blend out any harsh lines. And then I'm going to go back in with that smaller brush in the same color and just kind of go back and forth until I get the depth of color that I want. And now grabbing the color Solace from that Kat Von D eyeshadow palette on a Zoeva 230 pencil brush, I am kind of creating a wing shape with that dark brown eyeshadow on that outer part of my eye. So I'm just going to kind of lay that color down and get the shape that I want. I'm only bringing it like a quarter of the way in on my lid there, and kind of once I get the shape and the color I want, then I will go in with that larger blending brush again and kind of blend it out. And then I grabbed my smaller blending brush, and I kind of went back and forth between the two brushes until it was as smoky as I wanted it to be. Then with the black color from that Kat Von D palette, I am using that on a Zoeva 238 just a really small, precise shader brush, and I'm creating that same winged effect, except closer to the lash line, closer to the tape. I basically this whole eyeshadow look is you start with a lighter color and a bigger brush, then you go to a darker color and a smaller brush, and an even darker color and an even smaller brush. That'll give you that really nice blended ombre effect. So I'm going to go back in with that pencil brush that I used earlier with the brown on it and just kind of blend out that black, and an even bigger brush just to make sure it's all really blended and smoky. This is the Kat Von D Tattoo ink liner in Trooper, and I'm not going to lie, you guys, I really struggled with my winged liner today. It just kind of kept growing and growing, and by the end of this video, I pretty much covered all of the eyeshadow work that I did and all that blending, so what can you do? Here I'm grabbing that small shader brush again with a little bit of black eyeshadow, and I just decided that I wanted to try and smoke out that black liner a little bit more, and then went in with that bigger blending brush to kind of blend it out. I used that pencil brush to put a mixture of creme brulee and that brown color from the palette to kind of smoke out that lower lash line, and then I'm grabbing that small shader brush and that black to just intensify the color. And now I'm just grabbing a black eyeliner, and I'm kind of tight lining and waterlining my eye. Now I'm going back in with that black eyeshadow just to make sure that that eyeliner is all blended out and that everything is seamless from that top eyeliner to the bottom part of my eyelid there. Now just curling my lashes really quick and coating them with some mascara. Any mascara will do. This is just what I had on hand. And just do one coat on the top and bottom lashes to prep for falsies. For falsies today, I am using the House of Lashes Iconic Lashes. They look really nice with winged liner or any kind of smoky eye. And I'm just coating them with glue, and when the glue is almost dry, I'm going to kind of drop them in right on the center of my lid and then attach the outer and inner corner. I like using tweezers, just works the best for me. And then I'm going to kind of pinch together my lashes, my natural lashes, with the false lashes. So this is the finished eye look, and once the glue dries from the lashes, you should go over it with eyeliner or black eyeshadow so you can't see the lash band, but I didn't do that. Now onto the face, I am using Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer on an e.l.f. Kabuki face brush, and I'm just bronzing up the outer perimeters of my face to warm up my complexion and to just kind of lay down a base to blend out my contour and my blush and my highlighter later on. For my contour today, I'm grabbing the NYX blush in Taupe, and I'm grabbing a Studio 8 angled brush. I think you can just get this at the drugstore, but it's just a nice little angled brush, and it blends out the contour as you go, which is really nice and makes it easier. So I'm just taking this contour from the top portion of my ear and aiming it down towards my mouth, and then kind of blending it up on my temple and the side of my forehead. I also like to bring this on my jawline to try and minimize my massive chin. Thanks, genetics. And if you have a double chin, you can just totally contour it away. It's the beauty of makeup right there. I bring it down the sides of my nose a little bit just to kind of warm up that area. And then I'm going back in with that bronzer brush just to make sure everything is nice and blended. For my highlighter today, I'm grabbing the one and only Mary Luminizer by The Balm on a Morphe, I believe it's a B45, I'm not sure, but I will link it down below. And I'm using this on the tops of my cheekbones just to get a really nice summer glow. And then I bring it above the arch of my brow just to lift that area. I'm also going to place this on my Cupid's bow right above my lip there, and I'm going to use my pinky to place it on the tip of my nose to give it just a lifted effect, and I like to put it on the sides of my nose and kind of everywhere. Then I'm moving on to blush. This is Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso, my absolute favorite, and I'm using that on the Real Techniques blush brush, and I'm kind of trying to keep my blush between my highlight and my contour, and just to kind of blend those areas together. I decided I was looking a little oily in my T-zone, so I went ahead and set the rest of my face using that RCMA No Color Powder again on just a big powder brush. This one's from the BH Cosmetics Rose Gold set. And for lips today, I'm using the NYX Lip Liner in Natural, and just placing this on the outer perimeters of my lip and kind of filling in the outer corners of my lips. Then I'm going over top of the lips and over top of the liner with Wet n Wild's Mega Last lipstick in the color Bare It All. And then to finish everything off, I'm going in with that Smashbox primer water just to get all my powders to blend together nicely. And this is the completed look. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Let me know what other kinds of makeup looks you'd like to see in the comments section below. I'd love to hear from you. For a list of all the products used in this video, check out the description box. And finally, come hang out with me on Instagram at abby.lynn.makeup. That's Abby with an E. Thanks again, and I hope you have a fantastic day.